What up, y'all? Hey, I did that. I did that on purpose. Haha.
Tony diagnosis #1 wandering in fan.
I don't remember. Were you reading it like the last time we talked?
No one was.
Where are my glasses?
Oh my god, I made a mess. Don't look at me.
You're gonna go over there to eat? I'll just switch over to the other camera.
No.
We can still see you, Meek.
You can't.
We can see part of you. Can kind of make out what you're doing. I think my camera's like super crooked. Hey, what are you doing, bud? Change back. There you go. That's better. Close this drawer.
Hello, insert metal. They said, nope, I'm joking. Take that. Why do you guys hate the beanie? What is wrong with you people?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's pretty stupid. It's like wearing a hat, like a baseball cap. I'm not playing baseball. You know?
People wear hats indoors all the time.
Yeah. It's like wearing clothing indoor. You don't have to, technically.
Hello, Xander.
You don't have to wear clothes. I don't have to put the shirt, leave the shirt on or my pants. But I do. Because I'm civilized. Not a barbarian.
Like half the time.
That's true. I only wear pants for these videos. I never wear pants. I always wear shorts. Actually, no. In the winter, I wear pants. Because I like to be cheap and not turn on the heat as much as I can. The only reason the AC is on in here right now is because you're here. Otherwise, it'd be off. I just have the little fan on me.
Seasons 2 and 3 of One Piece will reportedly film back to back.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be awesome, man.
What do you mean? Have they confirmed a season 3?
I don't know. I mean, I hope so.
Ooh, Project Hail Mary started.
It's literally like the best.
Ryan Gosling.
That's okay. Doesn't matter. He's a good actor. He could do whatever. He's hot right now too.
No, wait. Max is raising their prices, but they just did a sale and gave it to us, even though we're already subscribed. I feel like Max is like the one that's like worth keeping, but we pay it like yearly.
I wish they had more like new movies. But they do have a lot of new movies, which is pretty good. Is it Warner Brothers? Is HBO Warner Brothers? They have a lot of Warner Brothers stuff on there. I know that much. But that's really cool about season 2 and 3. Did you see the photos? Remember I showed you the other day? There was a photo of the Going Merry going up a hill, but it wasn't actually going up, but it was just like slanted up because they're going up Reverse Mountain. Did you remember Reverse Mountain?
Yeah, it's the way to get into
the Grand Line.
The Grand Line.
Yeah, but like Reverse Mountain's cool because it's the water goes up the hill instead of down. What? What about it?
I don't know what that means.
Do you know what it says? Mm-hmm. What? Which part, Meek?
Quidditch game announced at Game Fest for September.
Oh, yeah. Game Fest is just... I mean, they did a thing today, right? I wanted to watch it,
Hello,
but
Andrew.
We worked all day, so we were unable... Hey, Andrew. We were unable to watch it, but yeah, I'm assuming they announced a bunch of stuff. But back to the One Piece thing, like, they need to, like, get these seasons going, like, faster.
Well, because there's 8 million episodes.
Well, no, just because the actors are going to get older and older.
Time.
On what?
Watching, maybe.
Oh, why? I like to watch it.
Ooh, I got full now.
And 9 was just looking at your hand the entire time. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I heard that the new Acolyte show is pretty terrible, and not because of like all the woke stuff, but because it's just like bad. It's like somebody. This was the best like description that I heard of it. It's like somebody that heard about Star Wars tried to make something about Star Wars, and they're just kind of trying to fake it until they make it. Also, I heard the CG is pretty bad. I saw an image of Coruscant, and it looked worse than like the old movies.
I didn't think it looked bad.
What?
Coruscant?
It looked worse than the old movies.
Think it looked bad in the old movies.
It didn't. But how could a 2020...
Watch it for yourself, I think the 2 episodes were fine. The best parts were the fight scenes.
Yeah, but I heard Carrie on, whatever her name is, Trinity, died in like the first 9 minutes of the show.
Live action?
I showed you the fucking trailer, dude. You are the worst, Meek. We're talking about something you don't even remember what we're talking about. Are you okay? You seem like you're having trouble breathing.
I just got full.
Okay. Your back is very hunched.
It happens like
you got that old lady hunchback. You're like a humpback of Notre Meek. What?
Like a fuzz on your face.
Nah. She was eating some tacos. I made her tacos.
A vegetarian taco.
I'll probably watch at least the first episode, but it's just so sad.
Your birthday passed. Well, happy late birthday.
My birthday's in June. It hasn't passed yet.
Wait, how old are you gonna be? I forgot.
4 years younger than you. In November. 4 years younger than you in November.
I hate my life.
But yeah, I don't know, man. So what did you think was good about it? Did the story make sense? Did the characters make sense? Because back in the day, the Jedi were supposed to be like heroes. Like they weren't like they are now, or not now, but how they were in the prequels, where they were governed by the rules and all that stuff. Like they were just supposed to do what they thought was good and let the Force guide them. What'd you think?
Just say the age. We all know you're old. I mean, he's really not that old. I mean, I'm older.
Just because I'm younger than her, but it doesn't mean that I'm not old.
Insert is his birthday is June 15th.
Ooh, mine's June 20th. So you're older than me. That's how that works, by the way. Doesn't matter the year, it just matters the day.
That T is
slightly older than you?
She is 1 month and 4 days older than me.
Nice. What they say, Mick?
The Jedi Order seems structured, but there's definitely some stuff they're covering up.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, right? Like it seems like, I don't know, like I get that the Jedi have their corruption and stuff, but like it's just weird to make like the one heroes of the universe like the ones that are bad in the show. And then like the hero or the protagonist, which is the one that's going around killing Jedi, like she's the hero, but she's like just like willy-nilly like, right. I got 4 more to kill or 3 more to kill or something.
When does this take place?
Back in the day.
In between 3 and 4?
No. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Before episode 1.
So Andrew's birthday was the 5th.
What is it, like 200, 300 years before episode 1 or something like that?
Insert Metal turned 27, or will turn 27. Andrew turned 23.
Nice.
There's only 2 episodes out. Can't really tell how the story will go.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll watch it. We'll watch it, and I'll let you know next week how what I feel about it. But just based on like the trailers, it looks nice like visually, but then some things don't look that great. But tell me about this. Was there a part where like there's like a fire in space where they're like burning a body maybe, and they just kind of send it off into space and it just continues to burn in space? Because if that's true, like come on,
that's illegal.
It's just that's like the laws of physics. It breaks the laws of physics. That can't happen. But anyway, I'm liking Doctor Who. I didn't watch last week's episode, but I watched the first 4 maybe. Whatever's out on what's it called, and I'm having fun with it. It's not bad. It's a lot better than Jodie Whittaker's freaking Doctor. That Doctor sucked.
Tony said it definitely had the best Jedi fight scenes in Star Wars, in my opinion.
See, I really like
how
the ones.
Explosions happen in space? ?
No, because the explosions make a little bit of sense because they are there's oxygen on those ships, right? Like people are breathing
They
usually.
can barely hear me apparently.
Oh, your mic's probably not on. That's probably why. It's on now.
What about now? Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
they should have said something sooner.
Yeah, dude, they
Or-
just loved not being able to hear me.
Or maybe they couldn't hear me or something. Or was it you? No, it was you. Yeah, yours was turned down because I was, using this one. But yeah, no. So like ships explode. I mean, I would assume there's oxygen on them, and if the explosion happened, it would blow up and explode that
But
oxygen.
I
right?
feel like it would die out pretty quickly.
It would. Yeah, it wouldn't just keep firing. But that's the thing, right? Like,
we saw like what happened with Starship, right? It kept blowing like sparks and stuff.
that wasn't up in space. That was already in the atmosphere, though.
Oh, I thought it was up in
Yeah, no.
space. Fantastic.
Nice.
Eat the taco.
Me?
Yeah, I'm very full. I cannot eat it. I cannot eat it. That's where my phone's gonna go now. On the plate. Ew, dude. It was on her nose. Ew. She just ate plastic, dude.
It's paper.
Here.
It was from the
Wow.
the hole
That.
punch. That was a good taco, dude. I mean, good taco. It's a little spicy.
The meat is not the best. It was like
Let
a
me be honest with you. Like,
different brand.
let me be honest with you. If I have veggies in a sandwich, sometimes I don't even need the meat. Like if I just had like lettuce,
What do you
tomato.
mean gone? What's gone?
I don't know. Oh, the taco.
I know that would have taken me 5 minutes.
It was
to
a
eat.
little baby bite. It was a bite of taco.
Yo, my foot is killing me from when I stabbed it in the garage.
You mean you dropped something on top of it? Like,
No.
look, if somebody tells you I stabbed my
It's a
foot,
fake beef. It's not real meat.
I stabbed my foot in the garage, right? Wouldn't you think like, oh man, you stepped in like on a
Right.
rake or something, or you stepped on a machete?
No, I was
Right?
I was bringing my foot
No,
up
no, just listen.
and it scraped.
That's not my
against
point.
something.
That's not my point. But I'm just saying, you stabbed yourself. So then you would imagine somebody's like, "Oh no, are you okay? That you hurt?" And then you're just like, "No, I just slightly scraped the top of my foot."
I mean, there's a cut there.
We went to visit her sister last week. Maybe the week before. Was it last week?
Yeah, last Friday.
Last Friday. And I explained this to them, that whenever Meek tells a freaking story, okay, you always have to take it with like a couple pinches of salt. And just understand.
Just because I like to embellish a little and make the stories interesting and funny and fun.
But you don't have to. The stories sometimes are
I
interesting
like being
and fun.
sarcastic.
But you're not being sarcastic.
I am.
When you said you stabbed yourself in the foot.
Yeah, like I didn't really literally stab myself, but I hurt my foot because
it didn't make
you
the
have
story-
stuff in the way.
But it didn't make the story better. It just made me worry. It made me feel guilty because most of the things in the garage are mine. And it's probably my fault.
I was trying to make you feel guilty.
Well, success. You succeeded.
Because now I have a bruise and a cut on my foot.
It seems like somebody is just dumb enough to just step on landmines.
I was wearing 4-inch heels.
I didn't put those on your foot.
I couldn't.
All I'm saying.
So I'm in 4-inch heels trying to maneuver over, like, what are those things called?
The ground?
No,
Because you
like
have trouble with that sometimes.
hose. The water hose.
Hose.
Garden hose.
Garden hose, yeah.
And like getting tangled in that and freaking like you have sharp stuff hanging everywhere that I like scrape about. Yeah, 4-inch heels.
Scrape about.
Scrape about, feet about.
Mm-hmm.
And
But anyway, she'll be telling a story, right?
it's not easy like walking over landmines in 4-inch heels.
Take off the heels. Don't wear heels.
Ew, no, I don't want him to kiss it better.
Um,
It's on my foot.
So
Welcome to my world.
there you go.
I don't want to sit up.
You can't sit like that, Meek. You need to like learn how to posture. It's bad for you, and you're gonna turn into a like legit. You know how old you almost are. You know those people, and you get the lump on your back, and the hump on your back, on your spine. You have terrible posture, and you need to fix that shit, dude. You already like sit when at least when you sit in a chair, you need to like have your back straight. Look, now you're taller than me. You're not. So yeah, but one of the things you do, like let's say like, for example, oh my God, I haven't eaten anything all day except for my sandwich I ate this morning, and I had some Cheez-Its, and Heather got me a muffin from the place next door. But other than that, I am like starving. And you know,
I do not do that. That's not
a real example, but that has the vibe, right? Of the way what you do. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Oh my God. 11 cannot walk at all.
She really can't.
Something that I guarantee you have already told somebody. Maybe this week even.
No, I said she's having trouble walking.
You didn't say.
I mean, I can't promise I didn't embellish it.
Mick, you literally but the problem with that is that like people will then be like, "Oh my God, their dog is so pathetic."
Pathetic because she's old and sick?
Yeah, literally. I think 11's pathetic, but I don't
She
want.
is kind of
I don't
pathetic,
want
but
other
she's
people
so
to think that.
cute.
I'm just saying you don't have to, lie.
It's not lying. It's just
It's
like
literally. If you're telling me you're doing that on purpose to embellish, then it is literally lying. Ugh. If you're not doing that on purpose, then it's not lying.
Michael said it's all women.
Then it's just women. It's just you being a woman.
I'm okay with that. If you had to survive in an apocalypse, which apocalypse would you choose? Robot, zombie, rapture, alien, climate change, pandemic, supernatural, or environmental?
Oof. They all seem terrible. I'll just die.
Maybe pandemic, because then after the fact, like, people are dead, right? But there's not, like, anything left behind.
They did say survive.
Because eventually, the virus or whatever would die.
They did say survive.
Yeah, so you would survive.
So you're safe during all of these things.
Yeah, but survival would have to continue forever with, like, robots, zombies, probably raptures, aliens. Climate change
Rapture is like church stuff?
Oh.
Is that what it is?
No idea. I thought they meant, like, a dinosaur
like
or something.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, my God, Meek.
But
I can't believe you put that out into the world.
I literally feel like the only one that you have a chance of having a decent life afterward is the pandemic. Michael said women's embellish. I do something once and I get the good old, you do that all the time. Or you bump into them and they act like you did the rock bottom to them. Andrew said robots and supernatural I would try. I mean, supernatural meaning like what, vampires? That would be dope if I like got turned into a vampire. But I wouldn't want to be a werewolf.
Why?
Yeah.
They seem to have it way easier. Go out during the day and the night.
Is it like Twilight werewolves where they live forever?
They're not werewolves.
I had like
shape changers or something.
Something in my tooth. So, insert metal said, Kai, your drink looks delicious.
It's like Mio.
Supernatural apocalypse also has magic in it.
Mixed with lime juice. What are you doing, you weirdo? I can see your butt crack on camera.
You cannot get out of here. That was stuck in my tooth.
Gross. What is that?
Onion skin, I think.
Did you just take some gingivitis off?
No. Welcome to the family, Madrigal.
Hey, Mike, I didn't ask you to join us, by the way, because I don't have the premium super plus
We're
version.
broke. We can't afford that one. It's like $25 a month.
More.
Oh, how much is it?
This one's $20.
What? How much is the other one?
40.
Oh, we definitely can't afford that.
Yeah.
He said it's cool, baby. Our week was kind of boring. I don't think much happened. We made a diaper cake.
We did make a diaper cake.
I hope my sister doesn't watch this because that was supposed to be a surprise.
I made a diaper cake.
That's it. It was kind of a boring week.
We worked a lot.
I did miss the weekly figuring out why the sound is messed up.
Well, the sound was messed up today, but that's just because I forgot to turn her mic on.
Why my sister's having
And
a baby.
it took you guys like 10 minutes to tell us.
Yeah. Her baby shower is next weekend.
Is it Sunday?
Saturday.
Wait, then why did you want to cancel D&D?
So I could see my family.
You mean your mom?
My mom and my sister.
You don't want to see your
They're
sister.
leaving on Tuesday.
Who cares? You don't want to see your sister.
I am never having a baby. Thank you for
Your
asking.
sister's going to be complaining about everything the entire time. Ashley's like, I'm pregnant.
That's not the one that's going to be complaining.
Listen, I wasn't done, woman.
Okay.
And let me speak, all right? Hold my beer.
I know he does put D&D over family.
Anyway, listen, I guarantee you her family's not going to be awake when we play D&D until the end of our D&D session because we play in the morning. And
Michael said, I've been thinking I need to reproduce lately. I tried to convince Kivox for like 3 seconds to have a baby, and then I was like, then we have to take care of it for the rest of our lives. And that sounds terrible.
So anyway, Ashley's going to be like, I'm pregnant. And then your other sister's going to be like, I'm also sick.
Yeah.
Feel bad for me.
Kivox will still be planning a D&D session during the apocalypse. No, we're playing this weekend. The baby shower was next weekend, and I asked Kivox if he would be mad at me if I considered canceling so I could see my family.
Next week.
Because they're only here for a few days.
And I said yes.
He would
because
mind.
we only have a certain amount of days before one of our players has to leave for a while. So I want to try to get this whole Alabasta arc completed. If we could, that would be really nice.
Dude, just so you know, I'm old enough to where if I had a baby right now, which mind you, I probably am already too old to have a baby. Maybe I've got a couple years left
How
in
are we
me.
having two conversations right now?
But that is the rest of my life, basically, but by the time they become an adult. I finished the table for the barbershop. Nice. I forgot about that. What are you doing?
Moving that over here so you're not like looking into a corner the entire time.
Add the family to the D&D campaign.
I've honestly thought about running like a one shot for them, for at least her parents, in person. But
You think I'm not too old? Dude, literally within 10 years I've got like menopause. Probably.
Okay. Let's stop talking about gross stuff, please. Well, we could talk about anything else, just not gross babies.
One shot with Friday stream team.
I mean, that's not a terrible thing. But the problem is we play on Fantasy Grounds, so you'd have to like learn how to use Fantasy Grounds. The problem with running stuff online is that like you have to do everything ahead, and it's not like just playing. Like it's not like you could just sign in and be like, I'm ready to play. We need like at least an hour for each person to set everything up, and then you could play.
People age slower now. You have the uterus of a 20-year-old. No way, dude. It's not a thing. Like, girls don't start getting their periods at the age of 20.
What?
Like, in order for your uterus or your eggs to last longer, you would have to start the process later in life, and that doesn't happen. You still start, like, in your, like when you're 13 or 12, which is crazy. I wish you would start later.
But then people wouldn't be able to have babies until
Who
later.
needs to be having babies at 13 years old? Nobody.
I mean, the human race?
No.
Yes.
9, what are you doing? You cute. Sit down.
You got to realize that, like, imagine other species that take 13 years, right? Because that's when you start having your period. So technically, imagine other species that took that long. And technically, we can't start having kids until we're 18, right? Legally.
Well, yeah.
So imagine others. So let's jump down to like the biological age, which is 13, 14, 15 ish, right? So imagine another species that takes that long to reproduce.
Well, that's a little like
They would die.
weird because like
They would die off.
Really, even if you have your period at 13, you really can't have babies that young because like it causes issues. So let's say 15.
Yeah, but they did in the past.
Yeah, but it causes a lot.
Okay,
of
but
issues.
I'm just saying.
You can technically get pregnant.
Oh my! You don't get my point that I'm making right now. Take a fly. Imagine if a fly had to
I
live
get your point.
for 13 years before they had a baby. They live for a week. Flies live for like a week or two.
But they're not built like humans.
And then they're done. Monkeys don't take that long. Monkeys don't take that long. And they're, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like.
Now I'm curious how long monkeys take.
I'm not.
Kivox, you look like Jughead, and Michael said the bomb from Lost, and then they said character from Archie comics.
I know the name Jughead, but I don't know what he looks like.
That's that comic.
No, I know the comic, but I don't know what he looks like. I'm sure it's an insult. Thank you. Is it because of the silly hat? The floppy hat?
I don't think they're the ones that yelled at you.
What?
I think Xander yelled at you.
Somebody yelled at me? I didn't know somebody yelled.
Taking off this hat. They yelled at you to take off your hat before. Yep, the stupid hat. Nothing wrong with that hat. I turned Italian.
No, this is a good, this is a lightweight hat too, so it doesn't get super hot.
And eats a lot.
Which is nice.
Wow, he called you fat, and you said you had a stupid hat.
I don't get it.
You said yes, the stupid hat, and eats a lot. The character eats a lot.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, Meek.
I didn't say that.
Well, you're implying that he called me fat.
It was Tony, not me. Sorry, Xander.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it like a... Is it...
Wait, I'm so confused. We have to go back and see who actually said
why
it.
Why do you know about Archie comics? Aren't you didn't you just say you were 20-something?
Tony? No, they didn't say how old they were.
Oh, everybody said how old they were.
No, only 2 people.
Oh, I see. Just these 2. So we don't know how old Tony is.
He's told us before.
Oh, wait. Tony's older because he has a picture.
26.
Never mind. Then
your shirt is fabulous,
How does he have an Arthur thing?
He said insert medal.
Dude, this shirt is so ugly, dude. It's such an ugly shirt. Voldemort looks so ugly in this. I was looking in the mirror, and I was just like, damn, he's so terrible. He looks way better in the movies. This is just a ugly rendition of him.
Because he's supposed to be freaking
Palpatine?
Darth Vader, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. In the pictures, it was.
I watched Archie Weird Mysteries.
Oh, is that like a movie, like a cartoon movie? Well, because I didn't think it looked that. I just realized it today that he looks terrible in it.
Where did we? Is that like a T Fury shirt?
Something. Yeah.
We used to buy a lot of shirts, at least one a week. I feel like.
No.
I counted my shirts once, and I
yes,
have
you would buy one
80
literally every week, but I would not because I was way pickier. But you also wear you don't even wear them.
No, I don't fit in them very well now because I'm fatter. So I wanted to turn them into a quilt, but that is a lot of work.
You're never gonna do that. You've said that for years, and you will never do it. And we're not buying anything for you to do it because I know you won't do it. Just like everything else we buy for you to do, and then you don't do.
Pitch me a continuation of the Wizarding World. And then Insert said it's terrible in a cool way. And Michael said I have 6.5 shirts.
I think if they wanted to with the whole Harry Potter thing, they can follow Harry. He still had a lot of story to tell. The problem is that the big bad has been dealt with, but there can always be a resurgence of
there's always going to be evil
of Grindelwald. He's still alive. No, he was killed. Voldemort killed him, right?
Yeah. Took the wand. Kivox, you tuck your shirts in.
No.
I would say if I had to guess how many shirts I had, it'd be like over 200.
No.
Yeah.
200 is a big number.
Dude, I have a lot, but a lot of them need to be gotten rid of.
You do not have 200. It would not fit in our closet. Get out. You're wrong. 100% wrong. If you had 100, I would be surprised.
I have almost 100 T-Fury shirts.
No, you don't.
I'm pretty sure I do.
I'm positive
because I counted them once.
If you do,
because I was gonna do the thing.
Then why are you saying that you have 200 T-Fury shirts?
No, I'm saying I have 200 like shirts total.
You mean like clothing?
Yeah.
Where's my ring?
I don't know.
That ring was getting loose. I think it fell off because it fell off yesterday. I found it in the bathroom.
You hate me.
Shut up. I found it in the bathroom in the dirty bathroom, in the kitchen bathroom. I found it in there on the floor.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I always pitch the idea of the Muggle fighting against the Wizarding World with technology. Michael said, "Here's my story idea. Voldemort comes back. Stuff happens. Turns out it wasn't Voldemort. It was Malfoy using Polyjuice potion." I could have just looked down and he fixed the Malfoy.
I think it would like. What if there was like a buddy cop show?
A what?
Like a buddy cop like or show, or not show, but show would be good actually on like HBO. It's just like two wizard cops just going around busting dudes. Like that'd be so much fun. Just like, but in the wizarding world. Like I would love that, to be honest with you. Just like a buddy cop, like procedural monster of the week maybe, with like a slight like thing.
Michael said buddy from Elf. Lethal Weapon.
Well, not lethal weapon, but like something in that like kind of thing. You know, you got the old grizzled cop or Auror that doesn't want to be an Auror anymore. He's getting ready to retire. That would be fun, especially since it would be in the wizarding world and they could do some funny magic stuff. They have to go
like stop the people blowing up toilets and stuff in the human world.
Yeah, they just gotta. It just would be so much fun. And then there's the whole like mystery of them like like covering stuff up in the real world, trying to like protect
people forget stuff.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fun.
For like
that's
a few episodes and then it would get
boring. Because then they can weave in some real story, right? But that's just kind of like the overall arching like fun part of it. They need to like have a fun thing. That's what was so great about the first Fantastic Beasts was because it was just fun, and then there was the cool story in the background, and then the big reveal at the end. And then it just kept going downhill from there. From then on, it just got worse and worse. And then they moved away from Newt more, but didn't really focus on anybody else. Like, you know, it was just a mess. They were just like, we're gonna introduce 1,000 main characters. But the first one was great. I think they
discover a deep conspiracy in the wizarding world.
Like what they told with the game. The game like had a pretty cool story going on. Again, I just think that they should go away from the it's always the end of the world thing. You know what I mean? Like that gets just like doesn't always have to be the end of the world. It could just be the end of this little region here because this guy wants to take over or something. But it doesn't always have to be the end of the world or the biggest badass is coming back or is here now, you know.
I am here.
And that's like Mashal, right? Like they're kind of ruining Mashal because they're
making it too big.
They're making it like that type of thing where
It was fun when it was just silly and like he was funny, and now it's just they try to make it too deep.
Yep. It's a slippery slope. Same thing that happens in D&D. It's a slippery slope. I always want you guys to know that in our D&D session. What?
Medical trauma set in St. Mungo's Hospital for magical maladies and injuries. I love that idea.
But here's the problem, though.
It's like Grey's Anatomy in the wizarding world.
Everything should just be able to be fixed with magic. Like, it's not like...
Yeah, but they have, like, magical plants and stuff that are resistant to things.
Okay.
My new wand is cool looking.
Nice.
A buddy or show where one is newly freed elf, house elf.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't think it needs to be.
I
but
love the medical drama idea. I think that's hilarious.
I think they just need to, like, if they want to do something else with the Wizarding World, they need to just keep it simple and do something that's a little bit different than what they've always done. Like, there's a lot of cliche things that they can do that can be good if they get a good writer and somebody that respects the world, right? And respects the story. And that's the big problem of Star Wars. Is Star Wars is huge, but the people that are writing stuff for Star Wars don't respect, like, except for, I really like the Clone Wars stuff and the Mandalorian stuff. Like, I like that stuff. I like the Ahsoka, but I still want to finish watching it with you, but you don't really want to finish watching it.
No, I'll finish it.
But yeah, so, but that's the thing, right? Star Wars, that, like, they don't have people writing for it that love it. Like this new show, like, it seems like
they don't have the passion.
They're doing the thing that Ryan Johnson or whatever his name is did, where he's just like, I'm gonna do stuff that's different because I can, and because, you know, I have the power to just throw stuff out of the window and just kind of go with my own thing.
No, we have not watched Andor yet.
No, I heard that was good, but it just looks so boring. Like, the trailer, I was just like, this looks so boring. And that guy dies in that other movie.
Rebellions are built on hope.
That one, yeah. The one that...
I forget what it's called. I just remember that line.
Well, that's just her line, right?
Yeah.
I, like, you agree? No, something's coming. It's coming. We just got to wait for it.
Wait for it.
The
anticipation.
No, that's it. He got nothing. You know, it's a pretty good book, The Wandering Inn. I'm glad nobody read it. Didn't Mike say that he was going to read it, and then
he said eventually he bought it?
Oh.
No comment. I'll keep my mouth shut.
About Andor?
I'm guessing so.
All right. Did you like it or did you not like it? That's it. Thumbs up or thumbs down. And if it's both, you could do both.
So.
The delay is so long.
After Mistborn.
Wait.
I mean, he's 2 of 3. Well, wait. Are you counting 4, 5, 6, and 7?
Yeah.
Or are you just counting the first 3 because the
he's
second
on 3 now.
one's... But is he talking he's going to read it after all of Mistborn, like the second era Mistborn? Or just
I don't know.
The first
I
trilogy?
think he was just planning on reading the first trilogy.
The second one's not as good.
It is at the end. Do you remember the third book?
Nah.
Yeah. But it takes a while.
said I still haven't read it. I haven't had time yet. Read what?
The
Wandering Inn. It's great, but I can say it was slow. One of the best modern Star Wars projects from Disney.
Cool.
I made a few more new ones.
Nice.
Are they worth reading?
I think for the entire story, yes, they are, because
It's different though. Like, you have to go in knowing it's very different. Like, the setting.
No. Don't give away.
Okay.
Because you're bad at it and you don't remember what happens in the first one.
Wandering Inn, we'd had this conversation last week, Tony, and it should not be on your back burner.
No, it doesn't matter. If you don't like it, don't give a shit. You know what I mean? If you don't want to trust us.
Is it raining hard again?
It sounds like it, yeah. If you don't want to trust us, I don't.
Yeah, the page count is overwhelming, but it's so good you don't even realize how long it is.
Dude, that's like going into like a show that like you never watched, right? And then there's 3 seasons of it, and you're like, oh man, there's 3 seasons of this show,
as long as Vin isn't the main character I'm in. But some people don't really like the characters as much in the second era. Are you telling me a story?
No, I'm wishing that you would shut up about the book. It gives away a lot. Like, anything you say about it will give away a ton.
The fact that people don't really like the characters as much?
No, the other thing you said.
Oh, I forgot Wandering Inn is huge. I'll probably finish all Mistborns then. Oh my god. 1,100 plus pages is the equivalent of One Piece.
It's not.
No. Dude, the second book, I think, is like 1,700 pages. which makes it the largest book I've ever read to date. It's huge. But so good. So good.
Yeah. I don't really like, as long as it continues to be good, I don't want it to end. You know what I mean? Like it's so entertaining and it's so much fun for me.
I'm on book 6 and you're on book 7.
That I don't
Book
mind.
6 is kind of small compared to the others. When you think of it's sad when you think 26 hours is a small book.
That's all it is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was like 27 hours or maybe 28. I'm on 19 now and I'm on chapter 7. But I think the second book is like 48 or 50 hours, something like that. Maybe I'm making this up. Hold on. Audible.
I think it's one of my favorite like worlds that I still don't know a lot about, but I do know a lot about it at the same time. But it's so deep that I feel like I don't know much, especially since they've mentioned like so many of the different areas and stuff.
61 hours. 61 hours. That's so crazy.
I think it's in the next book. Oh, I don't want to tell you actually.
The inn was dark and empty. There I officially started. I don't think that's the beginning. Didn't the latest book just come out? They come out all the time. This author writes like literally every week. You can read the entire thing for free, but they put out new chapters every single week for free. We pre-ordered. It did just come out because we pre-ordered it and it's now in our library. So yeah.
Meek has her phone inside of a plate because she doesn't want to put it on my table.
Yeah. The author writes in their sleep. No, I don't know where T is. I'm getting ready to eat some miniature corn dogs. I don't know if I've eaten a miniature corn dog before. I never liked corn dogs, even when I was a kid.
They made a corn?
No, they have like cornmeal breading
Dude,
or something.
You're disgusting. Can you not burp like that? Like into the microphone?
That's
so
the
gross.
beginning according to the website? What? No, the plate doesn't make it dirtier.
But apparently my table makes it dirtier, so she can't put it on that.
It makes it germier.
Dumb. I literally touched that plate. Think about that.
I have to burn my phone now. Mm-hmm. Throw it into space.
And I also touched all of the food that you put in your body.
That's it. I have to go die now. Is Wandering In the only thing you're reading? No, I'm reading a romance right now too, but I need to actually finish that like within the next couple days because I'm gonna lose my Kindle Unlimited. But
she always reads like a bunch of garbage, like legit. She reads The Wandering In, and then everything else she reads is garbage. It's terrible.
I like romance. I like feeling like,
what?
Oh my God, they're so cute, and they're gonna get together.
So dumb.
Miniature corn dogs are 10 times better than regular ones. Have you ever eaten a corn dog?
I don't know.
On a stick.
I don't know.
Dude, I'm so lazy. I quit being a germaphobe because I was tired of going and washing my hands. Then you weren't truly a germaphobe. You need a balance between garbage and peak Kivox. What?
Yes, but you don't need to have, like, you shouldn't balance your peak with garbage. You should balance it with like other things that are pretty good still, you know. And then occasionally you'll think that something is good and it ends up actually being bad.
But it's a different
which happens
genre.
plenty of time to
You're
the point
about my books?
where you don't need to actually balance anything. You just need to read regular books and not read ones that you know are garbage because you start them knowing that they're garbage. So what the hell is the point of reading them?
But I love romance books.
Because you're dumb. Like, that's dumb. Like, I just, they're literally, the only thing that's worse is like smutty books. Smutty romance. That's the only thing in my opinion that's worse than that
all
genre.
romance has that in it, but when that's like the main theme, yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, but you have your guilty pleasures as long as you know they're not great. Look, I will admit the romance books are not great.
I wouldn't call them
amazing
guilty because I don't feel bad.
Books, but they're fun and I like it. It makes my heart feel good and warm and fuzzy.
Which is stupid because you don't like romance movies. You don't
I
like
like
romance.
You're my
You don't
romance.
like romance TV shows. You don't like any sort of romance.
I only like romance books.
Yes. And they are the longest form of any of this crap. You spend.
I don't want to see people kiss. I just want to imagine it. Michael thought Because You're Dumb was hilarious. And then someone said, Kivox, what is your guilty pleasure?
I don't know. Like, I don't really like the stuff I like. I don't really feel guilty about, unless it's food. I feel guilty about eating good food, yummy food sometimes. Nah, I guess that's it.
That's what's going on her gravestone. Loving wife, daughter, aunt, and dummy. That'd actually be kind of funny. Another Patreon chapter has dropped from Pyra Abba. I'm on her Discord.
1,100 words.
11,000 words.
Only 11,000 words.
Dude, she's a beast at writing.
I just don't know what she's going to do after.
She has another book. It's called Grave Song. I think it's a comic, though, maybe. Did you feel guilty about eating that expired chicken? I don't think you felt guilty. You just felt terrible.
Why would I feel guilty about that? Like, I'm literally punishing myself. I'm the one that suffered for it. I didn't feel guilty. If I fed it to her, then I would have felt guilty, sure.
But then he would have been like, it wasn't that. You're fine.
Listen, you blame me for everything. Like, I think I have some allergies. I think I'm becoming allergic to, like, the world now, like, from, like, the pollen and stuff. But I also don't know if that's what it is or if I was, like, sick or something. And then today, or last night, she didn't feel good. And then this morning, she's like, first of all, she started off when I was like, oh, maybe I have allergies. She's like, oh, you have allergies. You're a weakling, you big pussy. You know?
We always joke around how neither one of us have allergies.
We do. But when I think I actually have allergies, it hurts my feelings. All right? So therefore, I didn't like it. And I'm like, shut up. I don't have allergies. You're stupid. And then, like, all of a sudden, yesterday she didn't feel good. So then today.
Dude, last night I really didn't feel good. So then today,
she's like, you probably got me sick. You were sick, remember, a couple days ago. And I'm like, I thought it was allergies. I thought I had allergies. Yeah. That's how it is. What was my point? I don't remember what we were talking about.
Michael said, I can confirm he has no guilty pleasures, only pleasures.
That's right.
And then Tony said, is one of those pleasures you, Michael? Michael said, you already know. And then Tony said, my Vox. Michael Kivox, I guess I wouldn't put it past you to feed her expired chicken. Wow.
She doesn't eat
I don't eat
meat,
chicken.
So, therefore,
it has been 14 years since I've eaten chicken.
Even when we get... No, have I known you for 14 years?
Yeah. I thought I stopped eating it. Oh, no, not 2010. It's probably like 2011.
No.
So like 13 years.
You ate chicken. You ate that, like the sliced chicken for a while.
I don't eat turkey.
Or fish. She's not a pescatarian.
I eat no meat. I will allow him to make stuff in like chicken broth, though. I just don't like the meat. Beef broth is going too far, though.
Chicken broth is basically water.
But it has chicken.
It's water with chicken
People that are
scent.
true vegetarians are like...
Well, they're stupid because I guarantee you they eat
I've never eaten a steak.
Meat products.
My iron is better than his, fun fact.
Well, one time, get out. There was that one time it was better than mine.
But I've never had Wagyu, and neither have you, I don't think.
No.
But I've never had it because I don't eat meat. And I've never eaten a steak. So Andrew loves comics. My iron, though, I've had it checked a few times, and it was...
Like online comics? Good. Or like physical comics? I never got into physical comics. One, they were expensive, and you only get like 5 minutes of pleasure out of them.
I guess it is expensive, like, for it, because they're only like $3 or $4, but you only get like this
11
much content.
pages. Yeah.
I finished the Invincible Compendium Volume 3.
Ooh,
See,
cool.
compendiums are great. Like, when it comes to like manga, 99% of the time I will not buy manga that's like one volume. Like, I wait until they're...
But even the one volumes are pretty thick.
They're expensive, though. Like, you can get a 3-in-1 volume for, like...
1.5 price.
$13, and you can get a 1 volume for, like, $10. Yeah. It does not make sense.
But what does make sense is because you're not getting it at the time of release. Usually the single ones you'll get a lot sooner than the triple ones. They take a lot longer to come
I
out
just
with.
happen to like the ones that I want to read tend to come in like the 3-in-1 and stuff because it's like the bigger stuff.
Same thing
right?
with the compendiums, the big compendiums. Like
I like those. Like Junji Ito has a bunch of those, so I like those. I don't mind you being vegetarian because you don't bring it up needlessly.
Yeah, because a lot of times people are vegetarian because they want to brag about it and like how they're the best and they're saving the world. She literally does it because she doesn't want to eat animals,
I just don't like meat.
Meat?
No, I'm not one of those people that it's like holier than thou. Like, well, you eat meat. I don't say anything about you eating
You're not
meat.
allowed to say anything about me eating
But
meat.
I've never tried to get you to stop.
Divorce.
I don't like it. And I never really have. Even when I was younger, like I went through periods where I didn't want to eat meat as a kid. I just never really liked it. Except Taco Bell. I loved
And raw
Taco
hot
Bell.
dogs.
I loved it. I was like 4, dude.
You used to eat raw hot dogs.
I don't
bro.
remember this. I only know this because my mom told
always
me.
remember this story of you just eating raw hot dogs. I don't even eat raw hot dogs. That's disgusting.
I don't remember doing it. What if it's the apocalypse? You can't be picky what you eat. I would just die.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't know if I could eat meat.
Yes, you would.
Because, like, that would be... Ugh.
Also, the apocalypse is happening. It'd be a lot harder to find meat, I feel like.
I usually like collected editions or deluxe editions of comics. Yeah, same. Because they're just financially... However, if you like manga, I did have, like, the Viz Media app for a while, and then there's also the Shonen app. They're only like $2 or $3 a month, and you get a bunch of manga. So those are a really, really good option for people that want to read manga. They don't have everything, but they did have One Piece, the Viz one, I think. Both physical comics and digital. Wait. I saw a girl on TikTok who eats raw meat. That's disgusting. I was a vegetarian for a few months. I did, however, eat some things with traces of meat because I'm not crazy. Yeah, see, like, my dad is, like, a very, very strict vegetarian. Like, he does not have any animal products. Like, so he doesn't eat, like, Jell-O.
Unless it's shrimp on pizza.
I hate you so much. He does not eat any animal products. He, like, won't eat, he's not vegan, so he'll eat cheese, but he won't eat, like, chicken broth or refried beans that are like, unless they're vegetarian.
He eats chicken. I mean, not chicken, eggs. He eats unhatched chickens.
Michael said, if the apocalypse happens and I gotta eat human, it is what it is. Would
Agreed.
you try monsters from a dungeon?
Yeah, I would. I mean, they're meat, right? I would be a little weirded out by the humanoid looking ones, though. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, even when I ate meat, I wouldn't eat a lobster because it looked like a lobster.
Well, lobsters are like the cockroaches of the sea.
They literally look like bugs.
They are. They're like sea bugs.
And like crabs. I remember I ate crab one time when I was young.
It is really good. Like, lobster and crab is so good.
My
and
mom
shrimp,
gave me a piece to try, and I was just like...
Seafood is delicious. I love seafood.
It was so gross. It was chewy and like...
I really like seafood.
I know you do, but God, your stomach does not like it.
My stomach loves it. It digests it like a champ. It's just like, yeah. And then it just like... all over the place.
It's like that Gyo book.
It's like, yeah.
Yay.
Sorry.
Lobsters and crabs are great, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
I hated vegetarians until I saw a cow slaughter farm in person. Ever since, I wish I had the willpower to be vegetarian. I mean, that's not why I became vegetarian. I just stopped eating red meat a long time ago because the red meat did happen after I got sick once. And I was just like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need it in my life. It's not worth it. And then the other ones, like the chicken and the turkey and stuff, I stopped eating because like I very rarely ate it. And then I was like, what's the point? I don't like it that much, so I'm just not going to eat it. But I could not watch a cow or any other animal being slaughtered. I just cannot watch that.
I don't think
I can't even watch sad commercials. Never mind.
I don't think people enjoy watching that stuff. I don't think that's
some people do that as a job. That's
yes, I get
sadistic.
it. People do it as a job. Yes, that is true. But people also work at a veterinarian and they have to euthanize animals.
I couldn't do it.
I'm just saying, people have to do stuff that they don't always want to do. But I don't think that like people were talking about just going to watch that. What? You were like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't watch animals getting. It's like nobody's saying that you should do that or that they do it.
Wait, if aliens came to Earth, they would have to pay me not to look at them like a potential food source? Ugh. I've been rewatching Leftovers, and I thought would you two be picked up or left behind? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never seen that. Excuse me, I keep burping cilantro.
You keep doing that right in my ear, too. It's freaking gross. Don't do it, Meek. Don't be gross. The raptor.
Rapture.
The raptor. That's what you thought it said.
Meow, 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 meow. I never really ate crab or lobster yet, so... It's gross. I never ate lobster, but the one time I had one bite of crab, it was disgusting.
It's not disgusting. You're being ridiculous. It is not disgusting.
And it looks like a bug.
Not if you take it out of its shell. Right?
I've never really...
What the hell just happened?
Been a fan of, like, any seafood. Like, ever. I used to eat tuna, and that's it.
You like blind food.
Shrimp and scallops are great as well. Kivox likes those. I never did. I never ate a scallop, though.
I love shrimp.
But I used to... I've had shrimp, and I never liked it.
I lost the chat.
90. Daddy's got to take you O-U-T. Daddy's got to take you O-U-T.
It's out, guys.
To pee.
She knows that. Why would you say that out loud?
I like crab, but I don't eat it. The imitation stuff I eat, though. You
that
like that
good.
stuff.
Yeah.
What is it, though?
It's like a deep sea fish of some kind.
Oh. I know. Don't let her.
Why?
I said so.
Why?
Because she's gross.
I'm going to put it on your face when you sleep. Her butt
Please
first.
don't.
Butt first.
Right on your nose. Please don't do that.
You're going to wake up with her little tail going. Because her butt's right here.
I would die.
This is her butt. Right on your nose. Tail.
Thanks, Meek.
It's like this.
Would you explore the depths of the ocean to eat undiscovered creatures, Kivox?
What do I look like, Sanji? Hell no. That's dangerous. Did you see what happened to that submarine earlier this year?
That wasn't this year, was it?
I don't know. It was recent.
The one where they were like looking at the Titanic or something?
Yeah, where they were in like some sort of pressurized vessel.
Yeah, I know that too, someone said. What are you going to do the rest of the night?
Why? Where are you going?
I'm going to read my book.
Why?
Because I want to. Because I'm going to run out of it.
I got to talk to Mike. Mike, you free? You want to talk?
You going to go on a date?
You want to go on a date?
A virtual date?
A V date. Answer me now.
Michael.
God damn, dude. I've been waiting. I don't have time for this. Stream's going to shut off in 1 minute. It's literally automated. I looked down at my clock. It said 58. I looked up. It said 59. Oh, man. He's not going to answer me. He's gone. He left. He's no longer here.
What if there was a substantial and well-built ocean transportation? I'm always free, Kivox. It's America, baby.
Okay. He didn't say Kivox.
I don't know why I write Kivox.
He doesn't call me Kivox. He said he doesn't like calling people by their fake name.
Yeah, well, I don't like that you don't like it, sir.
Gotti.
Somehow I got 23 seconds behind. I'm available. Double date. Aw.
That'd be that. There are two of you.
No, you and Michael.
That's not a double date.
Yeah, true.
A double date is 4 people.
You're not allowed to bring a girl though. It's a man's only date.
Yeah, dongs only.
Michael said touche.
Okay, bye.
Shitsureshmasu.
Yeah, shit and shady Myers. What'd you say?
Shitsureshmasu.